now?
Talking about that, you know, because for Jewish youth, for all youth in general, one of the main ways, one of the most creative, one of the most helpful, therapeutic ways in which they find their voice, find a way to express themselves is, you know, guitar, bass, drums, piano, you know, through music. And for Jewish people, for Jewish kids, religious kids who grow up, there's no difference. But so much of how they wish to express themselves, so much of the most fun, the most therapeutic way to express themselves, it gets frowned upon. It's, you know, the devil's music. It's bad, and that pushes them off even more. There's even more of a disconnect. So, I mean, this whole thing, this whole concept is a way to really, you know, the unity. It is a unity. It unifies that which helps them out so much. That self-expression, that freedom, that, you know, that sound, and it unifies with the ideals that they do believe in. It's not necessarily they get pushed off. They get pushed off from this because, you know, they're you know, getting hit left and right. They can't even concentrate because it is MS. This is the MS, and the Masora is MS, but they see a disconnect. They see as, oh, I love playing this music, and this music goes against what my parents believe in, and so, you know, the hell with it. But no, it's not like that. It's all purity of expression. We all have what's inside of us to let out, and doing it this way is no worse than writing or no worse than anything. And if you do it well, if you have the conduit from which to express yourself this way, you become even stronger in your.
So you said you're a good friend of Wylove, of Yitzhak Jordan, who's a big act now. When you tell me when you used to hang out together, what type of stuff are you talking about? This type of story? A
lot of it was the fact that, you know, the Jewish community today, the religious community, it's so splintered. Everyone just looks on their own and looks downward at everyone else. Everyone's so insular, so sequestered from another. There's no
unity,
no communication. There's no unity. There is no. That's exactly it. There is no unity, and no one's willing to set down their opinions, their ideas for a second. Maybe hear somebody else. You know, open a channel, and it's just.
What was he saying? What does Wylove and you guys like yourself want to do about it?
Try it slowly but surely. Just give everyone a chance to speak their mind so that we can all grow. We all have what to say. We all have our thoughts and ideas, and, you know, we all hopefully all united under one banner of one common goal. You know,
which is what?
Which is, I guess, to overall, you know, why are we here in this world? We are Jews, are we not? We are. You know, we are children and servants of God. And many of us have that message thrown out of our heads, but deep down we all know it's true. It's within us. It's, you know, our souls are on fire with it. And it's a shame that we let all this small external stuff knock us around. You know, cast out into our brothers and sisters.
So what about like Yud? Like, you like a band like that?
Yeah, because they take a language that we could all speak, that we all relate to. That, you know, fiery trio that plays loud, emotional music, and they give across a message that we all need to hear, that we can all relate to, they can understand. They talk to us.
And what about the top producer that we hope to involve, Meir Mizmor?
I remember when I was privileged enough to see him play, and same thing, his music, the band at that time, transcended just a simple show, and it really, in a way, it all brought us closer to Hashem, just hearing that music.
And he's technically very good?
Yeah, he was incredible at times.
And they're lucky now that he's not there with Moshev?
They seem to have, definitely there's a bit of a way that was lost there.
And so if he joins up maybe with Hamakor, you think that could be a big potential for them?
Huge potential right there. Huge potential.
And do you see the challenges in the music business of trying to keep the purity?
Of course, just seeing friends who are involved in it, reading about it, it sucks at your soul, doesn't it? You know?
So how are we going to keep the soul going?
We gotta keep our heads above water. We gotta keep up. We have to still listen to each other, to remember, you know, as the cliche goes, to remember what it's all about. That it's about connecting with ourselves and to a higher power, and, you know, connecting in this wonderful, beautiful, emotive language.
And you think the music business are going to open themselves to this as well, so we can make a revolution bigger than all the revolutions that ever were?
God willing. I mean, if we can actually unify, we can make a pure sound. People do respond to that, I believe, and they will, regardless of what, you know, a suit says or not.
Geweldig, man. You're just saying beautiful things. Should be matzliach. What's your full name?
Sruley Chaim Heller.
So Chaim Heller. What a pleasure to meet you, and we're looking forward to hear you bassing away in the Unity of Bands concert. And if you move on to the next one, And irrelevant, either way, you're going to be we're going to have what to do with each other. Looking forward to it.
Oh, thank you very much.